Hi folks, and welcome to another episode of Rick Simon Fishing Adventures. Well, we're in Idaho this week. We decided to take a vacation out west and hit Montana and Idaho. Those are two states that none of us have been to before, and we wanted to see and check them out. And really, really cool states. So Idaho is known as a state that has a lot of trout, as well as a lot of smallmouth. However, they're not really known for largemouth. For this particular episode, though, that's what we ended up catching. We went to a local reservoir through this person that we met named Chris, and he rents kayaks, and he was renting kayaks at this reservoir, and we decided to go down there. And this lake was known for having a lot of largemouth bass. However, the bass in this lake aren't extremely big. They're northern largemouth, and the thing with northern largemouth is in these type of areas where you have a lot of reservoirs and fluctuating water going up and down, sometimes it's hard to really get really big fish in those type of environments. And in Idaho, the season is a little bit shorter in terms of their feeding season and their growth season compared to other states like Massachusetts, which are a little bit more friendly, particularly they have a little longer season going in the winter. But we managed to catch some really, really nice fish on this episode and explore a new fishery, and we had a great time. So hope you enjoy the episode, folks, and we'll talk to you at the end of the show. All right, folks, welcome to another edition of Rick Simon Fishing Adventures. As you can tell, we're in Idaho. Well, you may not know we're in Idaho. As you can tell, we're not in Massachusetts. We're out in Idaho this week, folks, and we're fishing out here at this reservoir, and we'll give you more specifics about it here in a little while, and see if we catch any fish here. There's bass and trout in this lake, as well as other species. We'll find out. All right, bring them over. I'll come over just so we can show them to the audience. Is that a bass? I got a bass. I bring them over a little closer.
A little different, even Idaho bass.
Hand them over so I could show them to the audience. The Idaho bass. Ooh, he's a reservoir bass.
Highland reservoir bass.
Here, give me that. Hand me your thing. All right, folks. Go ahead and let him go. I got him. All right, little baby bass here. You're an Idaho bass. Yeah, you're still a largemouth. I'll see you later. He's got another one. Huh? Is it bigger?
No, it doesn't feel as big. Well, maybe.
No. You're swimming. Oh, don't lose them.
You grab him?
I'm gonna go with the drop shot here in a minute if you keep catching fish with it. Another little baby bass. The guy that worked here, he said that you get a lot of these little bass, but they got some bigger ones out here too. So Idaho isn't known for largemouth that much, but yeah, this guy's gonna be a big guy if he eats enough. I'm gonna do an experiment. Let's see how the Idaho bass takes off compared to the Massachusetts bass. Whoa, man, he's strong. Wayne's got another one. He said it feels a little bit better. He's using a drop shot. I'm gonna switch to that. I'm in such, yeah, I'm not getting anything here with what I'm using. As you can see, Wayne fighting the fish. It doesn't look like it's too big though, but there you go. Oh, that one's bigger. Yeah, a little bit bigger. The guy said, yeah. Oh, I like that guy. Here, bring him over. Show him to our audience. Oh, you barely hooked him. That's good. These Idaho bass, they don't mess around when they take off. Watch. Here, let them go there, Wayne. And put them down there and let them go. Yeah. No. in the lips.
Oh, this is how I usually. See, if we can get on his heels.
All right, go ahead, let him go. Come on, buddy. Whoa! All right, Wayne. All right, Wayne. All right, folks, I'm putting on a drop shot here, and Wayne and I agree. There's vegetation at the bottom of this lake, so like the Ned rig and stuff like that, it's just dropping too quick, and the fish aren't seeing it. So I'm gonna use a drop shot like Wayne's using, and see if we have any luck. The guy said that the bass in this lake are either 5 pounds or they're 8 inches. So if we catch one 5-pounder, that's great. If not, we're just gonna have fun fishing here in this beautiful Idaho. And this kayak, it can haul, but the problem is turning it on a dime. This thing's like a Buick that my grandfather used to own. You have to turn that thing like you were driving an 18-wheeler or something. Wayne's got another one. Not gonna let him catch all the fish today. Young whippersnapper. Yeah, well, that's what the guy said. He said you're gonna have to work through these, and you know, it's a new fishery for us folks, so I mean, we're catching a lot of them.
They're fun on these little trout rods.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead, Wayne. Let him go.
Don't really leave.
Here, hand him to me.
Got him.
Yes. All right. Since you're from Idaho, this is how we do it in Massachusetts. Oh God. I'm gonna show off. I'm gonna show you off. There you go. Good job, buddy. Wayne's catching the fish on every cast now. He's locked in.
Probably similar to those other ones, though.
Yep, another one, another bass. Wayne forgot to bring his GoPro with him, so. Well, he brought the GoPro, just not the mount. So basically, what are you gonna do? Stand there holding the GoPro with nothing to. All right, hold him up, Wayne. All right, another nice bass, another Idaho bass. Go ahead and let him go. Go ahead. Go ahead, let him go. He didn't take off too fast, but he's just like, all right, you've caught me 3 times today. You called my brother, you called my sister. All right, I got my first fish here, folks. Not very big. Hopefully I'll land it. I lost the fish when we were in Montana, but we didn't fish as much there. All right. Oh, it's definitely the bass, that's for sure. Oh no, that's a good size. Well, it's about the same as the other ones. All right, I'll take it though. My first fish of the day. First Idaho fish. Congratulations. All right, I think I got another one, really small. A lot of small bass in this lake, folks. Well, this is where we're at, and this is where we're fishing at. And you know, Idaho doesn't have a lot of lakes, so they do have some river systems, and like the Snake River. There's a really small one here. So what they need to do is, with this lake, with this many small bass, it's gonna be tough for these bass to get bigger because they're all competing against one another. And but you never know. This guy said they caught a 5-pounder last week. I mean, look how little that thing is. Yeah, bud. Oh, I lost him. No, I got him still. Yeah, this one's really small. You switch to the drop shot like Wayne was doing, and I'm catching these bass. I mean, if there's little bass in here, there's got to be some bigger bass in here. You just got to work it and figure it out. And look at how small this guy is. Jeez. I think I got one here, folks. I did have one. Did he get off? No, he's still on there. This one's really small. He bit pretty good though. Not fighting much. Oh, it's probably not that big, that's why he's not fighting that much. Look how little he is. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. This isn't even... Another little baby one here, folks. We're gonna go over to another part of the lake now and catch some bigger fish. Hopefully, this is not a, you know, geez, I mean, this is like, so folks, just so you know, Idaho is not one of these states that, I mean, let's be honest, you know, there's not a lot of water out here compared to the east. Same thing with Montana. Montana has a lot of trout fishing, and so does Idaho, but it's 95 degrees out today. Trout don't like to bite when it's that hot. The other day I was fishing for trout in Montana, and I'll show you the footage right now, folks. I missed this trout that I foul hooked, and but basically we didn't catch anything. We fished for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and nothing other than that one I foul hooked. And it's just too hot out. This is particularly hot for this area. I talked to this lady who served us at this restaurant last night, and she's like, it's usually in the 70s, 80s. It's been in the 90s here this week, but man, it's hot. And you know, I'm used to heat. I've lived all over the country, but it's hot. Got a nice one here, folks. He's fighting really good. I don't even know what it is, folks. I think it's a trout, but
They have grayling in here too. But...
it's a big trout. He's fighting really good. Come on. There we go. I think that's a trout. Is it a trout, Wayne?
Yeah, I think so.
You have to go out and go. I'll try to get him more over here so we can beach him. Are you sure that's a trout?
Yeah.
Oh, I foul hooked him.
Yeah.
Poor thing. All right, go grab it, Wayne, before he gets off.
Oh, he got off.
He did? Shit! God! I think I got one here, folks. I did have one. Did he get off? No, he's still on there. This one's really small. He bit pretty good, though. Not fighting much. Oh, it's probably not that big, that's why he's not fighting that much. Look how little he is. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. This isn't even... God. Wayne caught another one over there. I'm gonna go check him out. He says a little bit bigger than the other ones he's been catching, so let's go over there and take a look at it. So it's really hard to, these kayaks are so big that it's hard to kind of keep up with one another, so I'm just gonna hurry up and go over there so he doesn't keep the fish out of the water too long. Oh, he's pretty. Oh, I gotta show this guy off to the audience. Here, grab that. Yeah, he's pretty. He's pretty. All right, I got him. Yeah, easy, buddy. You're a pretty bass. Kind of like blue.
Yeah, he's like coming up.
All right, cool. Good job, son. All right, we're gonna go down to the other part of the lake now, folks, because we got a lot of smaller bass here, and there's trout in this lake too, so maybe we'll try catching some trout. Oh, Olympic kayaker, folks. Now this thing goes pretty fast. It doesn't turn real fast, but that's all right. This guy that rented us the kayaks, really inexpensive. What a nice guy. His name's Chris. I want to put his number up so you see it. If you're in southeastern Idaho, he goes to multiple reservoirs. So we're on Devil's Creek Reservoir, but we may go to the American Falls Reservoir one of these days, maybe tomorrow or the next day before we leave, and check that out. It's a little bit bigger than this. In fact, it's a lot bigger than this, and is known for smallmouth. So we might do that if we have the opportunity. Chris had mentioned us going out on a regular boat. So we'll see what happens. He's got a friend that works with him that might want to go with us, and we'd certainly welcome having somebody that's familiar with the American Falls, since we don't know that fishery. I'm gonna try fishing near this dam over here, folks. Sometimes when you fish near a dam, there's a little bit more oxygen, so it attracts. Plus, you got the dam, you get bait fish that bigger fish trap against the dam. So we'll see what happens up here. All right, I think I got one here. This feels like a fish. All right, I don't know what it is. Probably another one of those small bass. Maybe not. I don't know. Still on there. Well, it's fighting a little bit more than some of these other ones were. I don't think it's that big, but oh yeah, that one's nice. All right, a little bit bigger. All right, like I said, folks, these aren't the biggest bass in the world, but we're in one of the driest states in the country. There we go, folks, on the retrieve. Oh, I got another one here. I think it's another bass, a little small bass again. And hey, this is what it is, folks. Not catching any monsters out here in Idaho, but we're catching some fish. There it is on SM. A little bit bigger. Ooh, there you go. It's a little bit bigger, all right, yeah. Oh, that's a nice one. Barely bit it. Wow. The largemouth look a little bit different out here. This is definitely not the, I don't think this is a northern largemouth. I don't know what kind of largemouth this is. Do you know what kind of largemouth you are? I'm a western largemouth. Western largemouth, yes. Specific to the state of Idaho. I don't think that's good information. Just let me go. Okay. So Wayne is over there fishing off the dam. He got out of the kayak. We got this kayak that one of those kayaks where the you know, you put your feet underneath, and Wayne's getting a little claustrophobic now. He picked that one for some reason. Wayne is 6'7", so it's not easy for him to get in a smaller kayak like that, and I think he realized it, but hey. All right, folks, I got one here. Another one of these small bass, I think. I'm catching a lot of these, folks. I don't know if there's any bigger bass. Wayne said he saw a pretty good sized bass over there, but I haven't caught any bigger ones yet. That's all right, though. There we go. This guy's fighting. Oh, wow, he's really fighting. This isn't a big rod, though, folks, so there we go. Yeah, it's a little bass. Hey, buddy. All right, on the retrieve, I got this guy. Feels a little bit heavier. Hard to say. Whoa, all right. This is definitely something a little bit bigger, I think, folks. But it's not huge. This is a really small rod, but it's bending in half. It's a bass. I could tell by it's coming up now. Yeah, all right. This is like one of the bigger ones I've caught today, I think. Not huge, but about 12 inches maybe, and it's fat. Oh yeah, this one feels fat. You've been eating a lot, haven't you, buddy? Good for you. There you go. That's a nice, decent bass, you know? I mean, it's all this stuff you got on you. Let me clean you up before I send you back out there. You gotta clean yourself up if you're gonna be in a nice girl bass one day, right? All right, I'll see you later. Bye. Another one here, folks. These guys are fighting pretty good. They're not that big, but they fight. It's probably because the water's cold and they have more energy. I just saw a fish jump right next to it, and I started winding my line, and he was on there. Oh, that's a nice one. Yeah, that's a nice one. Yeah. All right. Hey, Wayne. Got another one. Yeah, I mean, these bass just aren't that big, folks. You know, Wayne saw a couple big ones, but I was talking to the guy who, Chris, And he said that these bass in this lake really aren't too big, but that's all right. We're gonna go to a bigger reservoir tomorrow. So Wayne is really having a difficult time with his size in this kayak. I offered to let him use this kayak, but he didn't want to. He's just a nice kid, you know. He's like, he wants his dad to stay out here, but I don't care. He can use this, but he's gonna go fish on shore. So we're not gonna be able to film him fishing, but if he catches a big one, I'm gonna run over there. I said, if you catch any different species, or if you catch a bigger fish, we'll go over there and film it. But you know, he's too big for this. I mean, he's a big guy. There we go. Got one here. He's a big guy. Wayne is 6'7". I mean, he was a D1 type of athlete, and can't be fitting in a little boat like that, but a little leg room, you know. Those are leg rooms for people that are like my size. I'm 6'1" or 6'2", you know. What is this thing? It's a weird fight. He's like coming up. Is he gonna jump? Where? He's way over here now. Come on, buddy. What are you doing? Oh, he's fighting pretty good. Maybe it's a trout. Oh, he's got me all turned around here. Yeah, this is something bigger, Wayne. All right, I got something nice here, I think. Well, no, I don't. Another largemouth. I mean, probably close to 11, 12 inches in fat. I mean, a good future for this lake, but see you, bud. So folks, before I do the you know, the extra of this interview, I'll do some research and find out how these smallmouth got into this, or I'm sorry, largemouth got into this lake, because I don't think the largemouth is a common species at all in Idaho. I could be wrong. I think it's more known for trout and smallmouth. This place we're going to tomorrow is known to be a smallmouth fishery, a real good smallmouth fishery, and that's what I would have expected out here. But we got I actually found out about Chris's rental site through AI, Grok, and I called him, and he told me he was going to be down at this place today if I wanted to come out today, and I said, sure, I'll check it out. And he's like, this place is more of a largemouth fishery. And he said something, he alluded to they stocked it, some scientist or something really stocked this place with like a ton of largemouth. I don't know how many years ago that was, but I'll get some more information on it and let you guys know in case you're ever out here. You can give Chris a call, and you know, like I said, you may want to go with him on maybe another trip, like the American Falls Reservoir. That's the place where the smallmouth are. But there we go. Well, I'm waiting for my wife's at the spa right now, so if you're wondering why we're still here, my wife's at the spa. Sarah's at the spa today. We wanted to have, you know, when you go on vacation, folks, with your wife, and you know, she doesn't want to be on a kayak for 4 or 5 hours. Let her, you know, do something else if she wants to. If she wants to go on a kayak for 4 or 5 hours, then good, you know, that's awesome. But she's going to the spa today, and like a natural spa. So it's like a little football. This guy took it hard. Jeez. All right. Got my pliers here. I'm going to use my pliers for the first time today. He didn't swallow it or anything. He took it hard to the lip there, as you can see. So I don't want to hurt him at all. I just want to make sure we get this thing out right. That way he can go on being a big largemouth. Jeez, dude. All right, let's just put some slack here. There we go. Perfect. All right, so see, he just took it through there. He'll be all right. He took it hard to the jaw, but it didn't go down in his stomach at all. See? All right. We'll see you, buddy. Take care. Grow up to be... He's fat. See how fat these guys are? Kind of like the northern largemouth. All right, folks. Another one here. One doesn't feel very big at all. Well, he's fighting now, huh? Right out of there. I'm going to try the net rig now, see if we can get anything else. Gets a lot of fish on those on the drop shot, but mix it up a little bit, see if we can catch anything a little bit bigger. Alright, I got one on the Ned rig here, folks. I was just I wasn't even paying much attention. Is he coming up? Oh yeah. Looks a little bit bigger. Right near the dam here. It's not too big. Right near the dam here, as you can see. On the Ned rig. He's not much bigger. Oh well, it's actually about the same size, but hey, on a different bait. Alright. Well, caught quite a few fish today, folks. Did the best we could, so we'll try again. It's the first time we fished in Idaho, so not too bad of a day. Obviously no monsters, but we had a lot of fun, so. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed that episode of Rick Simon Fishing Adventures here in Idaho. We caught a lot of fish on this episode, a lot of largemouth. Most of them were between 10 and 12 inches, no monsters, some really small, but you know, we had a good time exploring this fishery. We may check out another place while we're out here in Idaho, but we didn't really plan this as a fishing trip as much as we did a family vacation and looking around the area. However, if there's water around, we're going to be doing some fishing on our vacation. So hope you enjoyed this episode, folks, and we'll talk to you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Have a great